Woo! What's up, Rich Squad? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Dominic Rich. And if you're new around here, consider hitting the subscribe button and click the little bell to become part of the notification squad. Guys, we are back to business, man. Back to business with an emphatic 5-0 victory over Cardiff City. This is after losing midweek versus Olympic Lyon, 2-1 at home. We had to come back from that, man. We had to come back because that loss to me, personally, it's embarrassing. Last week, we won versus Fulham 3-0, and Pep Guardiola thought we could have scored way more goals than that. But this week, we are backing it up with a better performance, man. 5-0. Cardiff, man, back-to-back losses. 4-1 last week versus Chelsea. 5-0 this week versus Manchester City. That's 9 goals with only scoring 1. Like, wow. Cardiff is the team I'm predicting to get relegated at the end of the season. And it seems like they're continuing down that same path that I predicted, man. But Pep Guardiola back on the sidelines today for Manchester City after he was serving a touchline ban versus Olympic Lyon. He chose to start with a 4-3-3 formation. Edison in goal. We had Otamendi and Laporte as his center backs. Left back Fabian Delph, despite making a horrible mistake versus Lyon. Right back Kyle Walker. Middle of the field we had Fernandinho, captaining today in David Silva's absence. And in the further above, we had Bernardo Silva and Ilkay Gundagan. You know, Kevin De Bruyne is not available because he's injured, and David Silva sat out today's game. Over on the left wing, we had Leroy Sané coming back into the 11, and right wing, we had Raheem Sterling. Up top, Sergio Aguero playing his 300th game for Manchester City, man. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Freaking awesome achievement. And he just newly signed a 1-year contract extension that will keep him at the club till 2021. So bravo to Sergio Aguero. What a freaking win for Manchester City, man. What a win. This is exactly what we needed after that embarrassing loss versus Lyon. 5-0. The first goal came in the 32nd minute when Ilkay Gundagan passed the ball to Bernardo Silva, who cut it back to Aguero, hits it, goes past Etheridge, 1-0. Aguero scoring in his 300th appearance. The second goal came from a corner routine, short corner taken by Leroy Sané. He gets it back, whips it with his left. Bernardo Silva helps it on, and it goes into the far post. 2-0. Bernardo was not actually expecting that to go into the back of the net. But, you know, what a season he is having so far. City's best player by far this season. Do not debate that. The third goal came in the 44th minute to Ilkay Gundagan, man. Leroy Sané dribbling through the Cardiff defense. He gives it to Raheem Sterling, who just lays it off to Ilkay Gundagan, and a postage stamp up into the left-hand side of Etheridge. 3-0 to go into the halftime break. And at that moment, I was actually like, how many are we going to score today? Is it going to be 5? Is it going to be 6? Is it going to be 7? I even put a poll out on my Twitter account, and I was like, you know, I'm expecting a lot of freaking goals today. So they went into the halftime break. You know, Pep Guardiola gave his pep talk as usual. You know that pep talk. You know, we all need a pep talk in our life sometimes. But as soon as they came back out, Peltier, the Cardiff defender, you know, he dislocated his shoulder. He had to go off. You know, I wish him a speedy recovery. It's never nice to see when a player gets injured at all. But Aguero went off in the 60th minute, and on came Riyad Mahrez, man. The man who ended off this game, you know, with a flurry of goals. He scored his first goal for City just after coming on. Sterling, he delivered a devilish ball through Ilkay Gundagan, who was actually continuing his run. He passed it over for Riyad Mahrez to make a beautiful tap-in. First goal ever for Manchester City in the Premier League. And in the 89th minute, he made it 2 when, you know, Ikwil took away the ball from Raheem Sterling, who was actually going at the goal. And it fell nicely to Riyad Mahrez, who just did a few step overs, hit it with his left. 5-0. A perfect 5 today for Manchester City, guys. What a freaking game, man. I enjoyed it. I really, really did enjoy it. And this puts us second in the league table behind Liverpool. Guys, we had some more Premier League action today. We had Fulham 1-1 versus Watford. Man United 1-1 versus Wolves. I'm really happy about that. Crystal Palace and Newcastle played to a 0-0 draw. Leicester City defeated Huddersfield 3-1. Liverpool spanked Southampton 3-0. Burnley finally winning this season 4-0 versus Bournemouth, who was having a really, really good start this season. We have a fixture between Brighton and Tottenham coming up. I'm predicting Tottenham to win this 3-1. You know, they're going through a slump right now, losing their last 3 games. So I'm going to actually predict them to win that game. West Ham versus Chelsea, I think that's tomorrow. 4-1 win by Chelsea. West Ham not doing well so far, even though they won their last game. Arsenal versus Everton, a 1-1 draw. So, congratulations to my Manchester City, man. They dominated that game, 79% possession, 800 passes or so, comparing to like 200 passes for Cardiff City. We just really outplayed Cardiff. We really outplayed them, and they're lucky that we only scored 5. It could have been 8. I was about to say 7. It could have been 8 or even, no, I'm not going to say 9. It could have been 8. Just 8. But well played, City, man. Well played. We play Oxford City in the League Cup this Wednesday, I think. So all the best to the boys in that fixture. That's a game we should win. Note I said we should win. Pep will experiment with that with his 11 in that fixture, and I hope we don't go into that too complacent and get embarrassed. But guys, that's all I have for now. I'm currently at work, need to get back to business. So if you're new to the channel, make sure you click the subscribe button, smash the thumbs up button, and until next time, peace out.